Greetings from Seoul, Korea, and welcome to the GSL. I'm Tasis. With me is Artosis. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. We had a lot of good matches earlier today, and now we're going to have even more matches, hopefully better as well. Although I don't know.
Better and better and better.
I'm not sure if anything can really equal up to the TLO versus Sango match.
Oh, my God. That was so good. I was so amazed when I watched that series. Definitely check that out if you haven't seen that already. This is the GSL, the largest and bestest tournament in the world, centered here in Seoul, Korea, of course. Anybody can participate. Doesn't matter where you're from, as long as you can make it out to Korea, as long as you can make it to the round of 64. You're going to be E-famous, so we're going to have the prelims up for Season 3 on the internets, on our website at gomtv.net, which you are probably on right now. And, guys, if you want to play, come on out. We've already had people from all over the world play. We had a Chinese guy play earlier today named Loner. He made it through. Spoiler alert. Don't listen to that last thing we just said if you don't want to know. But
they hit rewind and then turn the volume off and watch it again.
They have to use one of those Men in Black things that erases the memory. We're going to get the match schedule up now for you guys. Here it is. As you can see,
we are on that one that says 19.
We're at 19 right now.
That is a long ways to go to the final stages.
Yep, we got a lot of awesome games. As you can see, tomorrow is going to be the 20th. Tasteless and Artosis will be here with you.
For the first half.
Then
we're off to BlizzCon. We're going to have
we got some great substitutes for you guys.
Yeah, we'll tell you more about that tomorrow. But, we have a lot of matches to get through today and tomorrow morning. So let's focus on that for now, Tasteless.
Certainly will. By the way, we are going to be at BlizzCon starting. We're going to fly out there tomorrow evening. So if you see us down there, come say hi. We're friendly people. We'll sign your T-shirt, sign your baby, whatever you want us to do.
Sign the baby.
We'll sign some babies. Here is the match system if you're unfamiliar with the GSL. The match system, full tournament, we do not cover. That's several thousand games. There are not that many Tastelesses and Artosises out there to do that. The round of 64 to the round of 16 is a best of 3. The quarterfinals is a best of 5. And then finally the semifinals and the finals, which is going to be completely awesome, is a best of 7. Now, we do allow each of the players to thumb down a few of the maps. So that way if they're like, hey, I don't feel like I can win with my respective race on this map, then, okay, fine, you can eliminate it, but the same goes for your opponent. StarCraft 2 is a new game. They're still balancing it, and that includes the maps as well. Now, here are the match results for earlier today. Give it to us, Artosis.
And here's the big spoiler, in case you didn't watch it. Loner took out Bleach 2-1, close series. We had Boxer take out Baby Wera. Yeah, that was a fun one.
Not Slayer's Boxer.
No.
Boxer.
No,
do not be confused.
A kid that likes Boxer. Phoenix Wera destroyed Poor Apple. And, Sangho beat Liquid TLO 2-1. I'm sure there's a lot of upset nerds out there, but Sangho a very good player as well.
It's too bad they couldn't have met later on in the event here.
Definitely two of the best players, I think, in the tournament.
Now, here is today's games. As you can see, 5 best of 3s. We have... Actually, you do it, Artosis. You do it so much better than me.
All right. Choya Foya. He's against Rain from TSL in the first match. OGS and Snare, our top 4 player from last time, going up against someone named Suzy Wera. Should be pretty easy for Ensnare, I think. Then we have Ace from Startail.
Yep.
He'll be going up against I'm Kilmer, who's on Zenex. And that's actually CHRH, the old school Chogos Pro. Then we have Hungan Prime, the greatest interviewer Protoss in the world, going up against Kyrix Zenith. And then we have, of course, our runner-up, Hope Torture, going up against Flint Zenith, the guy who took out Tester, a.k.a. Soki Su. So it'll be interesting to see his play there. Imagine, though, if Soki Su had won, and then he'd be up against Hope Torture in the first round. Wow.
That would have been almost as bad as TLO facing up against
Sangho.
Sangho, I don't know why.
Even worse. They both made it so deep last season.
I know.
They actually eliminated each other last season as well.
Now, of course, Hope Torture, you may know him. He was formerly known as Into the Rainbow. He's changed his ID to Hope Torture. And if you follow StarCraft 1 at all, professional gaming, you don't now because StarCraft 2's out. It's so much better. But if you did follow it, you would know that Into the Rainbow was a very big deal player. So he made it all the way to the finals against the Fruit Dealer. Yeah.
Also former StarCraft 1 player.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk about the players now.
Go.
Can we do that?
Go.
Okay. Well, they're going to bring him up on the screen in just a moment. But, well, we have two different teams here. We have TSL and FOU, or FOU. I don't know actually how to
I believe it's FOU,
Probably.
actually. I'm not sure, but I believe if I remember last time I talked to somebody about Team FOU, that was
FOU is a team from StarCraft 1. It's a very famous clan in the game. It wasn't a professional team in any way, but a lot of pro gamers in it. All right, TSL, of course, new age team, totally awesome. There he is from FOU or FOU. Young Supply, Choya, a good Protoss player, very annoying to play against as Zerg.
You've experienced this
many a time, as has Hydra. We agree, we hate him. If you interview him, I'm going to push him off the stage. No,
we're pretty high up here. That could kill somebody, man. We are so high up on the stage right now.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
He loves Void Rays. He's actually more confident, he said, against Zerg than he is against Terran.
Really?
Against a Terran here today, yeah. So it's interesting that, anyways, this clan has come over to StarCraft 2, and they want to be a professional team at this point. He is one of the very best players on the team, no doubt about that.
Absolutely no doubt about that here. Now, of course, let's go to our next player from the team TSL. His name is Rain.
That's right. But I don't know a whole lot about this guy.
Unless he changed his ID, I actually don't know much either. It says on our information sheet that his favorite unit is the Reaper.
Well, he's a Terran player. I bet he doesn't like the Reaper so much now that you can't get Nitro packs without a factory. But this guy, that's definitely not his ID because you can't have underscores on Element 2.0. So I'm not even sure
clearly
exactly
what they want us to call him here. He does his Rain over here on our list of players. The team TSL, of course, a very, very promising team.
Yeah, it has Kisu.
It's the best team.
Songho, Clyde.
Yes, Clyde.
He's it's a great team, probably the best team overall. Even though they only ended up getting third place, they have all these stars.
Yeah.
Third place, of course, there was a team invite tournament to fill some dead time in between GSL 1 and GSL 2.
Not commentated in English, but
yeah. So they ended up getting third, but overall they have by far the most stars, just top level S-class players. And this guy has been recently accepted into the team, so I'm really excited to see his play. Should be very tough match.
Should be.
Choya, great player from that team, FOU, and then Rain from TSL. So, good TVP to open up the second half of the day.
Oh, absolutely. Now let's get the map lineup over here. It is Blistering Sands for the first map. A really cool map, really tough map actually to play on. Requires a completely different play style because of that backdoor entrance where the rocks are located. By the way, maps eliminated. We could see that Choya FOU eliminated Delta Quadrant and Steppes of War. TSL Rain eliminated Shakuras Plateau and Jungle Basin.
Well, looks like Rain just hasn't had as much practice on the new maps.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And then, Choya wants bigger maps overall against Terran. Understandable.
Xelnaga Caverns is map number 2. And for map number 3, we're going to have Lost Temple.
I'm feeling this map set. The first two maps, I'm feeling for Choya. I think those are some good maps for him to play on against a Terran player. Blistering, we haven't seen a lot of TVPs on. So
let's get ready for Choya FOU against TSL Rain. Over here at the bottom left on our 101 map, we have Choya. Okay, so we are going to say Choya from the team FOU. All right, I apologize. I thought it was FOU. It's Foya. Up here at the top right,
Choya,
from the team TSL. Here's some people in the audience saying TSL Hwaiting. That is actually Korean, of course, for good luck to the team TSL. TSL standing for the SCB life.
Yep. It's a good life to have.
It's a great life.
Yeah, man. 45 life. As much as a Marine.
Although if you look at the SCB, he does smoke down here, so probably.
Well, that's why he doesn't have 60 hit points. The SCB from StarCraft 1.
The SCB started smoking. He didn't smoke at StarCraft 1. He's been smoking now. That does drop your HP since it is bad for you.
That's right.
Note the positioning here of the depot. That is to spot a unit coming in through this ramp if they're going to try to proxy gate. The SCV will spot him in this region, and of course it's very efficient to just make the depot here.
That's right. Now, powering out some probes with Chrono Boost. I like the first pylon placement, by the way, of Choya. It's pretty cool.
It really is.
Because he doesn't really need gateways anywhere in particular.
No, not at all.
You get warp gates so fast, you might make 2-3 units max out of that gateway before it's a warp gate, and then it does not matter where it is anymore. So sometimes it's even better to just have it kind of on the edge of your base. It's a spotter. It's not in the way. So I like that. Good style.
Now, he did check down here to see if there's a proxy gate, but note, if he does go into this location here at the ramp, move down, and see that there's no gateways here, because they're in fact over here, he may panic and think he's getting proxy gated.
It is true. If he doesn't go too deep in, he's like, uh-oh, what's going on here? And then, he has to go into safety mode. Now,
let's see if that happens here. He's going to move in. Will he turn around or will he continue to scout the main? He sees it.
Doesn't see yet.
Gangway.
Now he does spot the gateways, so it didn't work.
And, he now knows exactly what's going on, so that no longer matters.
Double barracks here.
Ooh, I kind of like what we're seeing out of Rain. He's stopped mining gas, and he's going to go 3 barracks plus a reactor. So this is actually going to be just a mass marine attack, and certainly he's going to end up killing the rocks, but there is a pylon there to watch that. So he's just basically going to prod both places and make it so sentries can't possibly block everything. So that
4 barracks,
on a wide one. So.
Timing attack.
Oh my god, and a reactor. He's actually going to stop SCVs altogether, get up a couple depots, and that's it, man. Just use mules and there are going to be so many Marines. This is actually a crazy, completely all-in Marine attack.
He might even bring a bunch of SCVs so he can bunker hop. And you know what? Oddly enough, even though positioning the buildings here is quite good for a deceptive strategy, take a look over here. If he busts down the rocks, which he may very well do, this is the first step he's going to get.
That's right. And just a little thing to look at here. Right now, he is not making any sentries, and sentries are going to be something that could be very important early on in this game. Now, the probe is at the Xel'Naga Watchtower. If he doesn't clean that up with some Marines, it looks like he is going to go ahead and do that. Just a few Marines. Does not want that probe seeing his plans.
Probe gets spooked, heads out. Although it looks like he was going to loop around here and actually probably try to spot from the front.
Might just go to the other watchtower. Definitely a possibility.
And that's actually occupied by a stalker. The stalker's not in a good position right now.
No, it's not.
And he's actually rallying the Marines down here, as you can see.
Notice he's making 5 Marines pretty much non-stop right now.
Many Marines coming down here. I don't believe this game's going to go on for too much longer.
No, certainly not.
He's going to get a Stargate that won't be too helpful against Marines.
Yeah, Stargate, pretty much the least useful thing he could possibly get right now.
He needs to get the Stalker back here. Every unit counts right now.
Yeah. In fact, I don't think he's even noticed yet. This rally point is going right by that watchtower. He's watching the second watchtower. Even though he has the pylon at the rocks, he just hasn't noticed yet.
He's getting my heart rate up. He's going to end up taking out these rocks.
Oh, this is actually crazy.
He's bringing the SCVs.
Now, will he keep those on that rally path?
He knows now.
He does know now. The Stalker is running back, and he is making a Void Ray, which is not a good thing. Void Ray not going to help him out in this situation.
Not at all. He goes
Here he
goes. One Marine brings the rest.
This is a lot of DPS,
This is going to supply block him, too, when he takes out this pylon here.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Choya. Look at this. Bunker's going to go up. A lot of SCVs in here. No way. This is so many Marines. A really good strategy choice here. Working out perfectly against Choya. Look at this. Mowing down all of his units. And there's just not a lot of units left here for our Protoss player. He is going to have to GG in a moment.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything he can do. He will. He does have the Void Ray charged up here. But look, Marines, they're just so good against the Void Ray.
Their cooldown from moving to attack is insanely quick in StarCraft 2, and they are showing the Void Ray.
Well, he is taking out too many units. More Marines being rallied down here. Some of them chilling over here. That's it. Expect GG any second. Brilliant strategy by TSL Rain.
Yeah, this was very, very strong. Choya had no idea it was coming. And that's it, man.
Well, that was pretty simple.
Yeah. Rain just stomping all over him.
That was brutal.
Poor Choya. He cannot be feeling happy about that. Don't forget, guys, leave any questions at the GOMTV.net forums.
Yes,
and
please.
I may go ahead and ask them. Who knows?
Yep.
I give an interview to the winner afterwards, and we choose some questions. If yours is good enough, I'll give you a little shout out.
You ask anything strategic, training wise, about their personal, views on the future of esports. You can ask it, and it will be picked. We will interview them. I think we're going to get in this game actually a little bit quicker than normal. But look, definitely a good timing attack strategy. That's a strategy where if it doesn't work for the Terran, Terran's not in a good position. Terran's probably not going to win. You're banking on a very specific attack, and I really like that. I like that play.
Yeah, I there's several things that I really like about it. The fact that he gets one reactor and then adds on 3 barracks, that makes it so while the probe is still scouting, he sees gas being gotten. So it throws him off a little bit. He's like, okay, he's getting gas. This is at least somewhat normal. No, it's not. As soon as he has enough for that reactor, he takes that so he's off the gas. The Protoss has been tricked.
Right.
A trillion billion Marines. That's it.
Money Marines. Now, we're going to get this going in just a moment here when the Korean commentators wrap it up. I'm curious, though, Xel'Naga Caverns, you could do another risky strategy like this again. Not the same kind of risky strategy, obviously, but there's a lot you can do. We're going to get this going. Get ready for game number 2 on Xel'Naga Caverns.